Last Minute Man, and we are back in the shit. I'm retake. Last Minute Man coming to you from the studio. I'm with my good buddy, Mr. Obvious. And Mr. Obvious, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about the long lost, forgotten 280 Remington's what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, he's introducing me to a new caliber. I have never fired one of these. And we got the trusty old Thompson Center Encore that we're going to fire it out of.
Yeah.
And Mr. Obvious has loaded us up some pretty looking bullets. And, you know, tell us a little bit about this 280 Remington, Mr. Obvious.
Well, the 280 Remington, the speed on it is, it's close, probably a little bit under a 30-06.
Okay.
I'm kind of thinking that's why it didn't fly anywhere. So you're a little bit slower. You're more or less shooting 308 speeds probably. Mm-hmm. And this got a little bit smaller diameter, 284 diameter, which is 7mm Magnum bullet sitting in a 30-06. It's been necked down. So it's a great round, and a great deer round, stuff like that. So, I mean, it's been around for years, but it's kind of like some of your other calibers. It just didn't go anywhere, you know?
Right. I think it was outshined by the 30-06. It's kind of like Mr. Obvious and I were talking. You had a Betamax and VHS going a long way back for some folks there. Yeah. But, Betamax was a better platform.
Yep.
Everybody bought VHS, you know, it just is what it is. And, you know, I think, now I'm not saying this is a better platform than the 30-06, but I think it's very comparable when you look at the ballistic data. And we'll show a side-by-side here. And you can see the shoulder on the 280 Remington is a little different than the 30-06. But we're looking at basically the same cartridge. You know, it's interesting. And like I said, I've never shot one. You know, it's real fun to be friends with a true firearms enthusiast. You know, a lot of people like a particular caliber or something, but Mr. Obvious, he's got a little bit of everything.
I like shooting them all. I mean, 270, a lot of people loves the 270. Just frankly, I don't care much for them. The bullet, I mean, a lot of people deer hunts with them. You can get up there 170 grain bullet. They're good deer guns, but they're just too small. I mean, I like the bigger diameter bullets. They just seem to work better, perform better, and kill better.
Well, I can definitely say more horsepower is always a good thing.
Always.
It seems like, the bigger bullets seem to do more damage. I agree with that. And, you know, I'm interested to see how this baby shoots. And you've got another friend, a fellow you work with, that's actually got one of these in a bolt action.
Bolt action Remington.
An old school 280.
Yeah.
And I'd like to get a hold of that. So he's wanting to do some long distance shooting with us. So that may be an upcoming video.
Yeah, he may bring that over one weekend. We'll put it out there about 400 yards, see what it does.
That'd be great to see. And what grain bullet are we shooting here, Mr.
These are 140 grain ballistic tips, and I'm shooting 40-64 powder with it. So I just throwed something together just to do a video and stuff. So.
And we'll shoot these through the chronograph and kind of see what they do. And we've got overcast today. It's been raining, so we'll see if we get any real chronograph data. But Mr. Obvious does consistent loads, so we'll just shoot 3 of them through there and see how they stack. And we'll talk a little more about it. But without any further ado, let's get to some shooting. Oh, right there, Mr. Obvious. Show us what we got.
Well, we got a 280 Remington, got a chronograph set up, we got our rounds, and we're going to shoot a 100-yard target.
Okay.
We're not got a good zero on this, so if it hits the target, fine. We just go ahead and wherever it hits and shoot a 3-shot group.
Roger.
And see
now you've got these loaded to max, correct?
Yeah, they're pretty much max load, these are.
All right.
Well, make sure it's cocked.
All right, Mr. Obvious, give us a good shot here.
Okay.
I got a feeling this is going to be dead center.
I don't know. It ain't zeroed in at no 100 yards. I know that.
All right. Well. Woo! Boy, that was a fast-moving bullet right there. Let's go over here and look at the chronograph. All right. So you can see here, chronograph, 2,952 feet per second. And all right, Mr. Obvious. So I've changed our perspective here, and we're going to do a 3-shot group. Boy, that moves fast. That is a fast moving bullet.
$29.99.
We are 2,999 feet per second.
That one hit just to the right of the bullseye.
All right, go ahead and give us one more there, and we'll go down and check this target out.
That targets are swinging like that.
All right, man. I can't even see your group. I mean, it's tight.
That one on top of the other one, so we shot a cold barrel shot and it hit low.
Roger.
The two other looks like they're on top of each other.
Well, let's get down there and you know what? Put one more through it for me there, Mr. Obvious. Let's verify that. All right. And what were we at there? 2,972. But let's get down there and look at that group and see what we did. All right there, Mr. Obvious. What do we have?
Well, my first shot, I thought I'd hit low. I seen this black spot.
I'll get in close here.
And that is not a shot. So you can see the 4 fresh shots, 2 on top of each other in here. Now, this target was swinging like this when I was shooting, so
yep.
It takes a while for it to stop.
Was this your first shot? I reckon that was.
I think that was my first shot. And I know I was hitting over here on the other one. So.
All right. Well, let me get back and shoot a couple and see how I do. But, man, that's shooting pretty tight. It looks to me like you got your pet load already figured out
pretty good on a swinging target.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. All right. Now I'm going to take my shots at this. We picked out 4 randomly selected through here. And, Mr. Obvious, tell them about the issues you were having when you were loading these.
I was having a little issue when I was pressing the bullet in right here. And it was peeling copper with that new brass. That's hard. That's brand new Winchester brass.
Yeah.
So I had to start lubing the bullets, and then they slid in.
So we'll see how these do. They shot pretty good for you, but that was the bullets you lubed, correct? I'm sure these will still shoot consistent. But I got 4 here, and I'm excited to do this. I've never fired one of these. So
2 of those is lubed and 2 of them's not.
All right, Mr. Obvious, let's get over here and see how I do.
That thing clicked down good and tight.
Yep, well, there it goes. All right, here we go.
Got my ear plug in. All right.
You ready?
Ready.
That went way high right.
I see that.
But, you know, we'll see what happens.
That thing hits hard.
It really does. You know, the felt recoil isn't too bad. But, boy, that powder, you can smell it. It smells like rotten eggs there.
Yeah, 4064.
All right. Let's see if I can't at least be consistent. But, boy, that pulled in a completely different spot on me. Yep, high right again. So, at least it's consistent. Okay, stack 2 there. Yeah, I definitely got a vertical stream. But that's all me. And let's get down there and take a look at it. All right. So this is the worst I have shot in quite some time. So this is the proof, as they say, is in the pudding, right?
Well, yeah, but we had that ammo. We had 2 good bullets, and I'm thinking it's a 2.
Listen at him making excuses for me.
Well, it did peel the copper off of them going in. So
yeah. Well, we got 1 down here. That was my first shot, and then my last 3 were here, here, and here. So I had 2 of them stack and 1 flyer there, really. But you know, hey. Some days you're on, some days you ain't, you know, but that was a kill regardless. So, you know, but yeah, I'm not one to falsify data. I will show you what I shot. Yeah. But no, I mean, the round's pretty sweet though. Yeah. I do like that round. I mean, it's just a sweet shooter out of that contender.
Oh man, it's hitting that target hard too.
Yeah.
It's hitting with
a thumper.
It's a thumper. It's
like you're right there at 3,000 feet per second.
Yeah,
you know?
You're right there with an .6, the load I'm shooting. That's max load. So
right.
So she's whizzing, man.
All right. Well, let's get back for an AAR.
All right.
And we are back with our after action report. And what do we have to report today, Mr. Obvious?
I'm going to report a pretty darn good shooter. So I'm going to report.
In the hands of the right man, you know. But yeah, I wasn't shooting very consistent there, but that was just me. And I'm not going to blame it on the bullets because, you know.
Yeah, I mean, the speed we're getting out of this, I was really impressed. I mean,
Yes.
went ahead and loaded on max load, and now we're stamping the primer out good and flat. So
That's right where you want it to be, yeah.
yeah, so I mean, I could back it down a grain, half a grain, something like that. But
Well, I'll tell you, out of this Encore, it's shooting good.
Yeah.
I mean, that barrel's still warm.
oh yeah,
You know, it's still warm. But yeah, man, it's shooting good, feels good out of this platform. I mean, it doesn't have a painful recoil or anything. So if you are recoil shy, even at a max load, this is very, it's a sweetheart.
yeah,
you know?
yeah, it's a very good round. I mean, the bullet diameter is just you know what, it's around 20 thousandths or a little more, less than a 308. It's 284 to 308. Do the math.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're shooting a 7 mag out of 30-06 case, and we're running right there underneath 3,000 feet per second. And so
Yeah.
that's with max load. But you know, you're 2,900 around there for the good 06. So we're running 2,900 and something with this. So yeah, I mean, accurate round at 7 millimeters. 284 is naturally accurate round.
Right.
You know, like I was 7
Flat
millimeter
shooting.
mag, flat
Yeah.
shooting. So it'd be a heck of a deer cartridge for anybody.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say? It definitely will slay a deer. I mean, this is it's a good cartridge, and you know, it's one of those things. 30-06, I guess, just became everybody's pet thing, and
Yeah.
it kind of, I guess, got so much energy behind it and excitement. I mean, that was the military cartridge, and
Yeah.
you had a lot of guys coming back from World War II. And it's kind of like me with the 308. I came back and said, I really like a 308. Those boys came back and that 30-06 to get done anything they needed to get done.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's an awesome cartridge. And so is this 280 Remington.
This
I'm glad
280.
you introduced it to me.
Yeah, this 280, it ain't no joke. It's got
Yeah.
the power. You
Yeah.
see it hitting that target down there, it knocks
Yeah.
it clean around. So it's hitting
Now-
with a thump on most alt 6 308 thump. So
Now, I'll tell you this. The most damning thing about this cartridge is I don't even know where you find them. You know, around here, it's like a unicorn. You ain't gonna see it.
yeah.
You know, it's hard to even find a rifle that shoots these anymore.
Yeah, you don't find them on the shelf hardly anywhere for
No.
sale. And I don't know why. I mean,
Well,
heck of
it's
a gun.
popularity, and that's just the way things are. It's
Yeah.
like you were saying, the 270 is a huge count. A lot of people love that. They're everywhere. But, you know, it's more powerful technically on paper than a 308. But a 308 is more popular. It's probably
Yeah.
one of the most mass-produced rifle cartridges out there.
Yeah.
And 30-06 being right there as well. A 243 is getting more and more obscure, it seems like, around here even.
Yeah, that's a real good varmint cartridge.
And-
That's a coyote gun and a half.
And a lot of people, you know, that's a white-tailed deer cartridge. And,
Yeah, a lot
you
of
know,
people use it.
They do. I killed my first deer with one, and I vowed never to use it again. But oh no, that thing is a tack driver.
Oh,
I am
yeah.
accurate as can be with that.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't have the stopping power, or it didn't at 175 yards where I shot the deer.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what you run into. It seems like a 308 30-06 gets the job done, you know, on a whitetail deer anyway.
Yeah.
And people, I mean, you could elk hunt with that.
Yeah.
I mean, people do. 270s again is a very, very popular elk cartridge, you know.
Yeah,
So,
I can get a 170 grain bullet for this and load this, and you talking about even this 140 grain, it'd do what you need, that
Oh, yeah.
ballistic tip on a deer.
Oh, yeah.
But that 170 would annihilate a deer out of this
Oh,
280,
yeah.
280
Yeah.
Remington.
and I got to tell you, I really love these Encores.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just so cool, you know, especially if you're guys like us that like to play with everything. You
Yeah.
kind of can't beat this platform because you can just get one of everything. It's just a different barrel for your rifle, and it's sweet.
Yeah, and barrels seem like getting high for them anymore. I don't know why. I mean, you know, most darn near now buy a gun, complete
Right.
gun, what they want for some barrels. It's like a 22 caliber barrel is higher than in price than it would be for a 30-06, 308, 280, 270, 300 mag. I mean, you're $150 more for a 22 rifle. Why?
It's because they can.
Because you can.
That's why.
Yeah.
And
I'm not going to pay that for one.
no,
Yeah.
but you know, this is a cool platform. There's a lot of guys out there custom making barrels for these.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to get the Thompson Center barrel. It's you got this from House of Arms as well, correct? No, this is an Encore barrel. I see it now.
Yeah, no, I got this one. I bought this one off eBay.
Okay.
From a guy, and it seems to be a good shooting barrel. It's an Encore barrel.
And you know, if you've got a lot of 280 laying around, you know, you almost have to go this route. I mean, unless you go on Gunbroker, where are you going to find a rifle?
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
you're definitely not seeing them in the Walmart.
Yeah, I think I get $300 for the barrel,
which isn't bad. You know,
it's not bad. I mean, I can't buy a gun for that.
No.
You just got to shop around to somebody, you know, got a decent price on one. So.
And again, you know, there's you've got one of these sitting in your safe. You got a 280 Remington. Don't be afraid to knock the dust off of it and get it out. It's an accurate cartridge. It's great.
Take it deer hunting.
It's if you're a reloader, it's a really good thing to have. But you know, not being a reloader, if you can find these rounds, like I was looking them up, they're over $3 a shot.
Yeah.
And that's just the nature of the beast when you've got something that's more difficult to come by.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, if you're a reloader, buy you some brass. It ain't too bad, and get you some 7 mag bullets and some powder, and load you on.
Yeah, it's fun. Once you start, you ain't gonna stop.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when I first started reloading, it was the 44 mag was my thing, and oh gosh, I went through 4 pounds of unique in a summer.
That's a lot of shooting.
I shot a lot, but yeah, don't buy one of my 44 mags off me. Trust me, they've been used. I shot the ever-loving snot out of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, just what can you say? This is a good caliber. I really like this cartridge, and nothing negative to say other than cost of ammunition and availability.
Yeah. I mean, this will take a deer out 400 or 500 yards, no problem.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that good. It's got that speed behind it. It's got the force behind it because of the bullet diameter and the weight. The bullet diameter is a big thing. That's why a 308 is so daggone
30 caliber bullets seem to work.
That 308 is a magic diameter of killing things.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, it's a magic diameter.
Well, I mean, you even look at a 30-30. And they're impressive.
Yeah,
you know?
30,
I mean,
30. Look
deer
at kill
slaying.
power.
Yeah.
And they kill bear with them and everything.
Yeah.
That 30 caliber bullet is annihilating.
Yeah, it's I don't know, it's magic.
Yeah.
But anyway, is there anything else to add, Mr. Obvious?
No, not really. I mean,
fun to shoot. Get out, shoot them if you got them, and enjoy yourself. Meat's getting more and more expensive, so get ready for this deer season and fill your freezer. But
yeah, you made some deer jerky yesterday.
I made some deer jerky, yes, sir.
Oh man, you're probably getting low about now.
Oh no, not yet, not yet. So
low on deer.
Yeah, no, I've still got enough to do another batch of jerky.
Oh, okay.
So I did 5 pounds. I do 5 pounds at a time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, well, with that, everybody, remember, keep your knives sharp, keep your powder dry.
Subscribe to Last Minute Man and watch us on
Rumble.